Hi, so today I'm doing a video on what to do when you think you might need to give up your pet. And this is kind of a sad subject, I know, but it is one of those things that a lot of people, they have no idea what to do. You know, some people obviously don't care, but I'm sure if you're watching this, you do care about your pet. And some people genuinely don't know what to do. So I'm gonna get right on to that. There are a few questions you really want to ask yourself. The first thing I would suggest asking yourself is imagine your life without your pet. A lot of people, they are like, I have to go with my pet, and then they think about it and they're like, you know, I really can't. I would rather deal with a pet that bites. I would rather seek more training. I would rather, you know, try to afford the cost of major surgery, etc., etc. So you really have to think about that, and a lot of people, right before they have to give up their pet, they just can't do it. So that's the first thing. Next thing is this necessary, or is this something that you can fix, or do you just think your pet doesn't fit with your family maybe? With a lot of things a lot of people give their pets for, you can fix with training. I know, training is expensive. Well, not only will you be able to, you know, have your pet come when it's called after training, or sit, or lie down, or do whatever else, your pet will have social skills with not just other dogs, but other people. It will learn attention, so it will want to pay attention to you. I'm not just talking about dogs, but in general, I think dogs and cats are the ones who are given up. I just wanted to mention that. Of course, with cats, it's a little different, but this is mostly about dogs, just as a disclaimer in the middle of this video. And the humane societies around me, at least, do offer low-cost trainings, or a lot of places offer discounts if your dog was rescued or adopted. So I'd really check out, you know, especially if your dog was adopted, you can check out the Humane Society or wherever they got them and see what they recommend, or you can call some places and see, you know, if they do have any programs that are maybe a little less expensive, or a discount since you did adopt your dog. You can also have a behaviorist come in, and that would be especially good for like a cat. And then, of course, you know, it might not be a training thing. Your pet might need like a major surgery, or you don't think you can afford your pet. There are so many things out there to help you afford your pet. For a major surgery, I talked about in my adoption video, there are things that you can apply for. It's like financial aid, and they can grant you money to help pay for the surgery, or if you can't afford to spay or neuter your pet, you can look into low-cost options. I know spaying and neutering your pet is so expensive. My 5-pound Chihuahua, $200. So ridiculously expensive. But yeah, I mean, around us, it's $20, I think, for pit bulls. And then there's some places that are free for pit bulls or pit bull mixes. And then you can find places around us. I think I talk about this still in my adoption video, which I will link down below and probably around my head somewhere. But it's only $50 or $60, I think, from what I can remember. So it's not really that much money for that. And then there are food banks if you can't afford food, but you can get food at a pretty cheap price. But I know it's, you know, really tough for some people right now. The next thing is to think of what could happen to your pet. And I know this is something that a lot of people think, oh, my pet is adoptable. It's a purebred beagle. Someone will want it, right? No, someone might not want it. And that's really sad. And it's hard to think about, I know, but someone might not want it. And it's not necessarily because your dog is unadoptable, because your dog probably is adoptable, or your cat, etc. It could be because the shelter you take your animal to doesn't, you know, network the pets, or doesn't even have them out on the adoption floor, which I've seen a lot, which is really, really, really sad. And not just that, your pet could also get sick. Not just sick like something serious, but sick like kennel cough, where they can treat it in 10 days, but they don't want to. So that's also really, really hard to think about, I know, but that is something you really have to think about. The next thing you should do is contact a local rescue, like a breed or need specific rescue. So if your dog has, if you have a boxer, go try to contact a local boxer rescue. They'll probably be able to transport. If they do find a home, they'll network. And then if, say you have a deaf dog, you can contact a deaf rescue for a deaf dog or a deaf cat, or, a bunny rescue, anything like that. They will, even if they can't take your pet, they will network your pet, which is really great. And there is a good chance that your pet could find a great home that way. If you do need to take your pet to a shelter, give all the information possible. Do not ever, ever, ever write down stray or something. No. I know it's hard to sit there and try to give away your pet, but the information is used for the shelter and for the potential adopters. If you're giving up your dog because they have diarrhea, that might be something the shelter can fix very easily. And if you put stray and the dog has diarrhea, who knows? So that is one thing that's really important. I don't think a lot of people, if you do have a pet that has special needs, look into an animal sanctuary. There are a ton of great ones, such as, I know Angel's Gate came under fire from PETA recently, but they actually are really great. I know some people who did go and check out their facility, and it's amazing. So don't be afraid to contact sanctuaries if you do have a special needs pet. And like I said, there's special needs rescues all around for senior dogs, blind dogs, deaf dogs, blind cats, one-eyed cats, three-legged cats, etc. So that is my information. As always, if you have any questions about anything I've said in this video or need information, go ahead and ask me. I'll try to put some links below, and then whatever links in this video, and please subscribe and have a good day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.